Welcome in, fellow travelers. My name is Maria at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a reading for Earth signs Capricorn. Welcome in, Capricorns. Nice to have you here. Capricorn, you are ruled by the planet Saturn, which is the planet of time, limitation, and structure. Your dual nature is for maturity and structure, knowledge, yet you can be worrisome and repressive at times. Your drive is to accomplish. And your aspect is to use concrete and create concrete structures. You are here to use. Welcome in, cross watchers. You may be connected to or in a relationship with the Capricorn, either energetically or physically. You are here to find out what's going on with your person. Some of this message could be for you as well. Feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading. Nobody knows your relationship or your connection better than you. And time is fluid. It is not linear. So anytime you come across this message was the time that you were meant to see it or hear it. So stay open to that process. Use your discernment. Our energies are working together at a quantum level, you and I, to bring a message to you for the highest atonement of your soul growth and soul evolution. For yourself as well as for all living deities on this planet. So use your discernment throughout the reading. Follow your inner knowing. Exercise your intuition. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And, my friends, if you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe so other Capricorns can get the messages that might be needed for them as well to help the channel grow. Much appreciated and glad to have you here. And we got your theme. So your theme is the Knight. This is about some kind of desire, a hidden desire. And we have the Ace of Torches, or the Ace of Wands. Wants to come out and be seen. Some kind of hidden desire wants to come out and be seen. We are entering a lunar eclipse, May 26th. This is about things that are not seen, coming into the forefront. This is about purging things that no longer serve you. Letting go of things that are not of your highest intent. Things that have long been hidden are going to be brought out into the light. So, you are right on target, Capricorn. Something that is not seen is wanting to come forward in a new beginning with new inspiration, new desire, new passion, new expression. So let's see where we go with that for you, Capricorn. Cappies. Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Messages for those watching. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching, please. All right, Cappies, here we go. Your overall energy, Temperance. This is about trying to harmonize. This is about bringing together. This is about fusion. This is about alchemy. This is about balancing your emotions with your self-expression. This is about embodying energies that come into you and through you, your situation. The Knight of Wands. This could be restlessness. This could also be reactive energy rather than responsive. But this is also about a desire or a passion moving forward. Your opportunity. Wow. Page of Wands. A lot of wands here. There's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of passions, a lot of fire energy, like movement, movement, movement. Get moving. This is about something inside of you wanting to come out, right? This is explosive energy. It's curiosity. It's imaginative. It's like brainstorming. We've got movement in the situation, but in the opportunity, we have just the idea of it. So let's see where this goes. what the universe is working on with you. Wheel of Fortune. This could be about cycles and patterns. This could also be a turning of events. This is Jupiter energy, luck and expansion. Energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. Strength, courage, confidence. Energies that are coming in the near future. Three of Swords. Sometimes the Three of Swords is just about natural endings. It doesn't always have to be about pain. Could be about just natural endings. There's always pain associated with natural endings. But sometimes it's a pain that's kind of like, not passive, but easy movement, flowy. Energies that are fading away. Two of Torches. This is about staying in your comfort zone or taking a risk. How you're showing up in this situation. The Chariot. Strong will and desire. What's right in front of you that you need to contend with. Hope, healing. Your hopes and fears. The Sun. And your outcome. Five of Pentacles. With the Five of Swords. Well, we got two fives there, so that's definitely about change. Five of Pentacles is a reduction in, kind of like a reduction. Something's being reduced. And the Five of Swords is about having to compete, having to win. Competition. So there's a lot of fire energy in here. A lot of fire energy, which is about fast movement forward. You could have took a risk on something that may not have went the way you wanted to, because the Chariot is also fast moving energy. You might have taken a risk that may not have ended the way you wanted to, but that doesn't mean that it's not part of the path. So let's see where we go with this. Let's find out what this situation is. This is the Knight of Wands. Clarify what the Knight of Wands is, please, for Capricorn. Clarify what the Knight of Wands is, please, for Capricorn. Capricorn energy. Go one more time through. We got the Page of Cups. So this is a really, the Page of Cups is about that's a Knight of Cups. Could be about an apology. We've got the Three of Wands. Could have been waiting for this, or you turned your back on it. Whoa, we have the King of Wands. Wow. We need some water in this energy. You may have, like, made an apology. You were hoping for a different outcome. Or maybe you turned your back on whatever the outcome was going to be. You could have been in the stages of planning it, because you're going from... You may have been in the stages of planning something, because you're going from a knight to a king. So this is either offering somebody a cup of love or an apology. You're really, like, setting forth your, you know, hoping for a certain outcome, looking for a certain outcome from this. And it looks like you might have taken bold action, but then it looks like you kind of scaled back. You may have taken bold action, but in your opportunity now, you've gone back to the page, like back to square one. And crossing that is Temperance, right? So or underneath that is Temperance. So really balancing out maybe your emotions with your expression. Like the desire is still there. So let's clarify what this Page of Wands is. Clarify the Page of Wands, please, for Capricorn. What is this Page of Wands? One more time through. We got the Page of Swords. We got the Three of Cups. And we got the Magician. Well, there's two pages here. So this is like kind of immature energy. Okay? The Page of Swords is like having an idea. Having an idea. And the Three of Cups is like almost imaginative, like wanting to work together, wanting to create harmony, want to create happiness, wanting to create joy, because we have it with the Magician. So you're like wanting to create something with this message that you have. And you're inspired to give it, or you've already given it, right? Like I said, this could be an offer of love, or it could be an apology. There, you have a lot of passion for somebody. You're holding in a lot of passion for somebody. The Knight. I don't know if you went through with this or not. If you did, I don't think you got the outcome that you expected. But you want to tell somebody something. You think it's you think it's going to bring them joy, happiness. You think this is going to bring joy and happiness. So let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is. What is the Wheel of Fortune? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn. This could be about a turn of events. This could be about cycles and patterns. This is what the universe is co-creating with you. You got the High Priestess. We got Justice. And we got the Eight of Swords. Well, the High Priestess is what's going on the inside, and the Eight of Swords is what's going on the inside. This is the stories that you tell yourself. So this is something to do with what you're telling yourself on the inside. We got Justice here, which has to do with cause and effect, right? It has to do with the runner-chaser. From these wands showing up in this reading right now, it looks like you're chasing. Because that's a lot of like passionate, fast-moving, like I want what I want when I want it energy. This could be a pattern of yours. Justice is about karmic connections as well. Karmic soulmates. But the High Priestess, there's something inside of you that might be holding you back a little bit. Right? This is your self-talk. There's, you know, that's that kind of like things that you say to yourself that would stop your growth, that would stop your evolution, that would stop you from moving forward on, you know, maybe your plans or your aspirations or your self-expression. When you got Justice here, this is about doing what's right. Give me one more on that. Something's holding you back. You got whatever you're feeling inside, you got some sort of secret or what you're telling yourself, maybe feelings of unworthiness. Yeah, we got the Seven of Wands with this. Holding yourself back. You may have delivered this message and it might not have gone the way you thought that it was going to go, and now you're like retreating, maybe not feeling worthy enough, getting defensive. I mean, maybe you approach somebody that in the past you had hurt, or that you maybe didn't. Now, feel free to swap around the characters. That maybe you didn't, there wasn't reciprocity in the relationship, and so you went back to apologize because maybe that's something you've done in the past, and this person has always allowed it back in, and now the tables have flipped, right? You might be kind of feeling a lot of defensiveness about that. You might be telling yourself stories about, you know, not feeling measuring up. Or you may have just had this in your head and were getting ready to do it, and you didn't do it, you scaled back because of what you're telling yourself about the situation. There may have been an imbalance here. And you know it. And you might be trying to like turn this around to create more balance. But I don't see fear showing up here yet. I just see a lot of drive. I see a lot of drive. Your drive. So let's keep going here. I saw the Fool jump out. That's kind of acting unconsciously or taking a risk. But let's see what this Three of Swords is. This is the energy coming in. This could be you. This could be the other person. Clarify the Three of Swords here for Capricorn, please. What is the Three of Swords? There's love here. This is somebody you love. You may have hurt somebody you love, or somebody may have hurt you that you really love. We got the Emperor. We got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Five of Cups. So this is definitely about somebody you love. Somebody's been hurt here. Somebody who really thought that this was their happiness. Because we got the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody who may be playing like they are okay, they're self-sufficient, they're doing wonderful, everything's fine on the outside. They're acting like an emperor, like they got it all together. You know, because when you got the Nine of Pentacles, that's a very independent energy of success. And you got the Emperor, that's a very independent energy of success, right? Boldness, confidence. But underneath it all, there's a lot of pain. Five of Cups, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of heartbreak. This is in a connection of either someone you really loved or someone... Well, someone you really love, actually. You may be coming off looking like on the outside. That's why this Temperance is here. You may be coming off on the outside on your expression, looking like everything's okay, but on the inside, you're tore up. Tore up. So your inside isn't matching your outside. That's what this Two of Torches is too. Coming in. Everything on the outside looks pretty, but on the inside it's a mess. It's a mess. So whether you went for this or didn't go for this, either way, the outcome is not what you were hoping for. It's not what you were hoping for. You were hoping for joy and celebration. You were really trying to create joy and celebration in this relationship. So let's keep going here. Let's find out what this Chariot is. This is about determination. This is how you're showing up in the situation. I mean, at this point, with all these wands in here, this is a lot of like lust driven. I mean, there's 2 cups. Well, there's 3 cups in here, but they're very. One cup is very immature. There's a Queen of Cups in here. So the Chariot, this is, let's see, Queen of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles. We got Judgment. We've got the 7 of Wands. We got the 8 of Cups. You might be dealing with an earth sign. You might be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. Here's another earth or fire sign. But we got the Queen of Pentacles with Judgment. So this is really determined about healing. This is about really nurturing and taking care of yourself, doing some self-reflection, self-analyzation. This is becoming aware. You may have felt a little bit misunderstood here. But you're determined to go for your emotional fulfillment. This may have been a wake-up call for you, whatever this is. If the tables have turned where, you know, whoever you were trying to woo back in or offer love or apology to, if the tables have turned, it really gave you a wake-up call. You're starting to see things differently. You may have had to create some boundaries here as well to like balance out the scales, because you got the Emperor here and you got the 9 of Cups. So you might be creating some boundaries, taking a step back, kind of reassessing the situation. But you're determined to go for your emotional fulfillment. Whatever that means to you, you're putting the pieces of the puzzle together here, because it seems to be a couple scenarios going on. But this is really about how you're showing up. This is determination, will, mastery of really getting grounded and centered, and self-reflection, self-analyzation, self-care. If this was rejection, if this part was rejection for you, remember that's kind of God's way of, it's not rejection, it's protection, right? It kind of woke you up to really start taking care of yourself. Start creating some healthy boundaries. Because these wands over here, this is like reactive. This is like, I'm going to, you know, you're just reacting, going for what you want. Not really thinking about it. And this is really getting you to kind of take a step back and maybe create some healthy boundaries for yourself and really look at what is emotional fulfillment for you. Because it's not based on one person. It's not based on a relationship. It's based on your inner, your self-talk. It's based on how you really feel inside about yourself. I mean, you may have tried to do the right thing here in your mind, in your perception, thinking that it was the right thing to do, but it might not have been. So let's see what this is. The star is right in front of you here. This is what's right in front of you that you need to contend with. This is hope and healing. This is hope and healing. So let's see what this is about. Clarify the star, please. We got the Seven of Pentacles. This is about tending to your own garden. You may be seeing some of the seeds or some of the fruits of maybe this type of behavior popping up right now, like it's kind of like first light. We got the star covering the star. This is healing your own life, healing your own choices, healing your own karma, healing your own cause and effect. Give me one more on that, please. Because that's just double confirmation right there. When the star crosses the star, that is about healing your own. And we got healing. Four of Swords. Healing on top of healing on top of healing. This is about healing your own, tending to your own garden. You may have tried to be tending to somebody else's garden. I think that the tables turned here. That's what it looks like. Could be for you, could be for the other person. This could be you that an offer came in, and even though you had a lot of passion, you might not have taken the offer. But it looks like you were the one that was going, you were going for it. I'm going to get one more on this Five of Pentacles and Five of Swords, because this outcome, I mean, there's definitely a feeling of loss here. Maybe there's another person in the picture, because there's a Five of Swords, like feeling like you have to compete to win over. This could just be that, you know, this person might not be on your path anymore. You know? What is that saying? The good news is nothing ever stays the same. Or the bad news is nothing ever stays the same. And the good news is nothing ever stays the same. Not that that's helpful in this situation for you right now, but it might be down the road. Let's find out what this is. Give me one more. It's the Knight of Cups. And the Tower. Something didn't go as you had planned. There was an offer. There was an offer here. There was an offer of love. You got the Knight of Cups twice. Okay? There was an offer of love or an apology. It didn't go as planned. It didn't go as planned. Didn't go the way that probably what was imagined. Something has changed. Whether this person's in another relationship or, you know, you're hiding your theme. You are hiding how you really feel, the desire that you really feel, and it's not about hiding it. It's about being able to express it, because that's what the star is, working with your emotions and your feelings. But you got the Sun. right here in your hopes and fears. And you're definitely starting to go through the healing process. I think this was a wake-up call. So in the extended, I'm going to definitely look at fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, if you're dealing with one of those. Or I'm going to look at earth signs. Well, how many earth signs do I have here? Well, here's a stars, Aquarius. And the magician is Gemini. That's air signs. So I'm going to look at air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Because fire is showing up here. Strength, that's fire sign. Emperor, that's fire sign. Sun, that's fire sign. All these wands, that's a fire sign. And we got air signs in here twice. So I'll look at those in the extended. I will look at what this strength is down here, energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. And I will look at actions and advice for you moving forward. So, in the meantime, for those of you not going forward, let's get a message to you of higher guidance. Let's get a message to you of higher guidance. Message for Capricorn, please, of higher guidance. That's way too many. Message for Capricorn, please, for higher guidance. Just one. You are living poetry. With all that fire energy, you sure are. You are living poetry. Here's your essential meanings. Your unique essence, your poetic expression, your sacred resonance, with the world, freedom, euphoria, blessings, and full creative flow. But here's your self-care message. Turning down your brilliance, hiding your truth, shying away from creative expression, shying away from sharing. What's your personal brand of expression, Sacred Creator? Are you allowing it to shine through all the things you think, do, and say? You are living poetry, and your unique rhythmic nature reflects a soul story, a resonance, and a signature of verses that's all your own. As a breathing, moving, changing expression of the divine, how are you showing up in your story? How you express yourself in the world allows your energetic light to shine fully. Or not, it's time to interact with your life in a way that reflects the most luminous parts of your nature. If part of your poetry has been hiding beneath the painful scars of a past memory, or if something is getting in the way of your full creative contribution, get curious about how those experiences, those past fears, those worries, and the guilt could actually help you to better understand your gifts and your ballad. Look at all of it, share it, transform it, and make your expression of self a prerequisite for what comes next. In the radiant poem of your life, it's who you are, and it's how you heal yourself and the world around you. So that's what fire is, creative expression. So maybe this way of doing it wasn't the way that it was supposed to be done. Whether it was in a relationship or you just took a risk in general, right? Maybe it's supposed to be done differently. Change, right? Because that's what the universe is trying to help you with. So thoughts to think about, pointers to think about, Capricorn. So I hope this helped, and until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. For those of you going on, the link is below, and I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.